Right then guys, welcome back to a new episode of my F2 2019 Championship. I know the F2 2020 is already out, but we still got the 2019 Championship left to go. The 2020 Championship will start anytime soon, but now it's time to start in Italy for round 10 of the Championship. And at the moment, we have the lead in the overall Championship. I have Jack Aiken and Callum Ilott in P2 and P3. Then we have King and Hubert in P4 and P5, and now it's time to start the qualifying, so let's go. Alright, so let's go to qualifying and, well, let's get ready for another lap here in the F2 2019 Championship. I'm already excited here for the final 3 races, or race weekends, to start into the 2020 season with a special driver. I won't name him, sorry for that. So you will know his name, but I won't reveal it until the season is over, so you have to wait until the name is gonna be revealed. So let's have fun with that lap, and it's go time. So we come around the final corner and let's have a look into our lap time. Will it be good enough for top 10? Looks like it. It's P9. Oh, yeah, it is. P9. Good job there by myself. And it's still a decent place to race. And let's go then.
The grid is all set for the race tomorrow, but before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top 3, which are Hubert, Boccalacci and Juan Manuel Correa. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the feature race tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
But before we move on, let's talk about one little thing. It is about Nikita Mazepin. It's my final word about him. Unbelievable. This guy, man, seriously. I mean, you all probably know what happens. If not, then go search for it. I won't explain it because if I do, then I might get angry. But really, Nikita, what an idiot, seriously. I mean, if this guy can drive an F1, honestly, you know, I try to support him a bit. I mean, maybe like, okay, he might change, but I think after today, what came out is literally just impossible. So I think Haas should really reconsider their choice for 21, because either they keep Mazepin and sell their soul to Russia, or they just sign Ilott and have a clean image. Simple as that. So in all honesty, I think this is a disgrace of an F1 driver, and this should be not tolerated by anyone. And I think now we can just say that the upcoming days will surely be fun for Nikita. So, well, let's move on to the race then, and well, it's go time.
Hello and welcome back to a classic circuit familiar to fans the world over. This is Monza. You can hear the cars ready to go. Certainly the fans are ready for some action. We're all set, so let's get this Formula 2 race underway. Monza is one of the fastest circuits in Formula 2, comprising some very long straights and tight chicanes. The engines spend so long at full throttle, in fact, that engine failures are not an uncommon sight here. On top of that, the 3.6 miles of track are pretty hard on the gearbox too. Turn 1 at Monza is famous, or should I say infamous, for serious contact and incidents, especially on the opening lap. What are your thoughts on that, Davide?
Yes, this chicane is a tricky one. A lot of time you see the more experienced drivers hold back from full throttle to keep themselves safe as everyone tries to squeeze into the racing line after the opening straight.
Well then, after an exciting session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Antoine Hubert has a good view of turn 1 from his pole position slot, with Dorian Boccolacci alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Correa, Giotto, Sergio Sette Camara, and Alesi, King, Latifi, Gelael, Guan Yu Zhou, Ilott, Calderon, Nobuharu Matsushita, and Mazepin, De Vries, Aitken, Delatraz, and Ralph Boschert, Schumacher. Mahavir Raghunathan starts from the back of the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
So, it's go time for the race. Let's focus on nicer things, and well, our strategy is clear: to get ahead to the top 5 and to do this without any sort of trouble. So, we will start in soft tyre, of course. It is the better tyre. In my honest opinion, I haven't really tried the undercut, or not the undercut, the different strategy, the alternative one. So, might be a new thing for 2020. It slides out and away we go. Let's have a look into the start, and it is a terrible one. It's a really terrible one. It's pretty crap. And look at Calderon, there's that Russian guy, and we go on the inside, and we had a collision with Calderon. Oh, we go side by side with, I think that's Guan Yu Zhou. Oh, that's nice stuff here. We are exiting the corner now, and still side by side. Zhou is still there, but he can't make the pass. And look at Ilott behind. He's in P11. He's one of the title contenders, but he's not having a good day so far. Look at Latifi at front. He is in P8, so this would be reverse grid pole position at the current state, but of course the race is over when it's over, and we see Zhou being really close behind myself, so Guan Yu might be thinking about an attack sooner than later. And we go around the final corner, and it looks good so far. We will move to lap 2. Giotto is leading the race, so Luca Giotto is the race leader, and now we are going to the first corner, the first braking chicane, and we see Latifi get really slow there. We outbrake ourselves there, we nearly lose control, but we make the move against Latifi round the outside now. Look at Sette Camara, he's back and front at P6, so he keeps up his good form since Belgium. So he has returned pretty well from the summer break. And you see, oh god! We've lost the car, that's a position gone to Latifi! Oh my god. That is not too good. So we nearly lost control, hit Latifi there. But we go for the attack again, and that's P8 for us. So we've returned to the pole position of the sprint race. And that's another position for myself. So now we are waiting. Well, maybe we can expect a counter-attack from Latifi. Maybe, I'm not sure. But, okay, I see this arrow coming. So he might be attacking. He has DRS, actually. So now he might be go for the attack. He's alongside me now. And we go side by side. But he can't make it. So, at the moment, we are still in P8. But look at Latifi here. He's really going for it. He wants that position. And he is now on my left-hand side. We brake heavy into the first corner. That's Sette Camara and King also fighting for position. But we still can't keep the position, at least for now. So we are actually having to defend pretty heavily. We are not really that fast on the soft tires, so we come in early, do an early pit stop. So maybe with the undercut we can jump some people. And that's Lord Mahavir ahead of us now. At least theoretically. But he still needs to pit, so it doesn't count. And we will put in a set of medium tire. Sorry for that confusion. And now it's go time. And where do we end up? Of course, it's B20. But now the outlap is pretty important. We need to get the tires into the right temperature window. And then we might have a chance of staying ahead of Latifi. And maybe having a better chance to attack people. Because normally I'm a bit quick in the second stint. I don't know why. It's just I'm not that good or not that confident enough in the first stint. Which makes things a bit more difficult. We see De Vries, that's Ilot. Well, those guys are pretty easy. Look at Seti Camera here. He's also going for the undercut. And against King. Giotto here. Good race by Luca Giotto. So now we try to catch up to Seti Camera if we can. We are driving the fastest lap of the race actually, which is pretty good. So the pace is there. There was the Russian guy. That's Latifi. And that's Guan Yu Zhou. And look at Guan Yu Zhou. He has made a superb in-lap. But we can't. Or we can. Only just get ahead of him. Oh no, not fully. That's Guan Yu Zhou trying to come back. Hang on. Guan Yu is still trying it. So we have to wait. And he's still trying. But now I think he has to yield. Yeah. Oh god, he's still trying. There was a red arrow. But at the end, he has to yield. And let's continue on. And now it's Seti Camera who is ahead of us. And we are battling actually with him for That was close here between me and Seti Camera. But at the end, I think we made the move against Seti. Or do we still sub aside? It's not over yet, so we have to be concentrating for at least one more corner. And there we have it. We have made the move against Seti Camera. Now the next one ahead is Giuliano Alesi. Yeah, that's right, Giuliano Alesi. The guy who really wasn't that quick in the real life season. Now it's in P6, but now we have to slipstream in the DRS. So we might go for attack on the inside here against Giuliano. Oh, we break a tiny bit late. We had a collision with Alesi. That's the front wing gone. That's fully our fault here because there was no gap. And we just went for it. And oh god. And now don't make the wing damage even more harder. Oh my goodness me. That was a disaster. But actually we still made a position. So we're still in P6 now. Now we still have to hold the position. So that's well, how do you call it? It's not too good, is it? Oh god, we are nearly losing the car. That's the chance Alesi to come back. There's a yellow flag in the back. And look at that, Alesi is trying for the inside, going for the inside line there, but he can't make it. So we're still giving the position. That's Korea dropping a position, I believe. Who is retired? It's Boschong. Ralph Boschong, who's made his comeback in the real life F2. Oh, look at that, 3 wide here going to Parabolica. What a beautiful side here. That's Hubert taking the position against Bokulaj, I think, and Ilot. So, yeah, good move by Hubert. That's Boschong sadly retiring from the race. Well, not his season, I guess. And you see Alesi here. Oh my god, Alesi really quick on the straights. I think that's clear because of the DRS. Oh my god, we nearly lose the car again. And this time we've hit Alesi. That's Seti Camera making a move against Alesi. That was not good for my point. So normally, if this was real racing, we should have given the position back, but we didn't. But now Seti Camera is the next one who tries to attack us. Look at Seti Camera. He's going for the inside line. That's Seti Camera making the move. It looks like he will make it. We're breaking a bit late. And once this time we can hold the car together. And we make the move against Seti Camera. So Sergio Seti Camera hasn't made the move. And he's still behind us. And this will stay for at least a bit. Look at Seti camera, he's dropped some time. There's another yellow flag. Who is this one? Let's wait and see. That's Jordan King! That's Jordan King who's out of the race! Oh, surely there must be massive disappointment here for the MP Motorsport crew. Oh dearie me, poor Jordan King. My former teammate in the F1 2019 game. Here we have him, that's King. That's him out of the race because of a technicality. Oh my god, poor guy. He really can't catch a break. So he's out. And that's the final lap of the race now. So at the moment looks good for P5. And this will be a good position for the championship. There's another yellow flag. Where's that the camera? What's happened? Would you believe it? There's another retime. That's City Camera. He's out of the session. His biggest chance of scoring points vanished because of a bang crash. Oh my god, because of stupidity. What was he doing? Oh no, that surely has to be one of the worst tries to overtake someone ever. Giotto, meanwhile, wins his home race in Italy. Good job to him. We come home to take P5. Not too bad, I guess, after a poor, let's say, first minutes.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé. So Uni Virtuosi have won it, and what a great race it was. Tell me, Davide, what was the key to this success?
I think this race was won thanks to the tire management. You have to remember, it's not just about going as fast as you can. It's about consistency. It's about maintaining your speed over an entire race distance. So being able to keep the lap time competitive while still respecting the tires, that's where they won today.
Here come our winning drivers then, out onto the podium at the end of a thrilling race. The drama and excitement are over, and it's time to let it all sink in. Congratulations to our top three today. And now, let's take a look at the driver's stats. It's a good result for Sean Gelael, who extends his advantage at the top of the championship. And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver of the day?
I think it has to be Luca Ghion. You know, good on tires, some nice passes. I can't really think of anyone who caught my eyes more today.
And now a look at the team standings. Charus moved further clear at the top of the table. Goodbye for now then, but we really are just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Well then, it was an interesting race, I guess. Made up some ground in comparison to our starting position. Let's have a look into the race results. We see Giotto winning the race of Boccolacci and Hubert. So French 2-3. And then we have Correa, Gelael, Alesi, Show, Latifi. And Callum Ilott. So, yeah, then we have De Vries, Matsushita, Schumacher and Aiken. So, yeah, another good race for Jack. It really seems like he's struggling at the moment. And then we have Delatras, Calderon, McHunnifan. And then we have Sergio Seti Camera, man. Poor guy. He really can't catch a break. Same goes to King. Really. Ah, man. Poor guys. But let's have a look into the championship. And we'll see... Yeah, we're making some progress. We are extending a lead to Aiken a bit. So that's good news. That's really good news. And then with Giotto moving up some places. Also good job there by Luca today. Really good job there by Luca. It really has to be said. He did a superb controlled drive. And he really deserved that win. Schumacher at the moment currently in P9 in the championship. See Calderon. Yeah, Calderon couldn't make any sort of progress here. But I'm still buzzed that Calderon scored points. So leave me alone. And here in the team standings we see Charus versus Prema goes on. and Prema today has lost completely. So we need Schumacher to wake up to score more points, and then we have a chance of winning the team standings. Let's go into the highlights and enjoy it, please.
And we're back. After yesterday's feature race, the top 8 drivers have been reversed on the grid, setting up some exciting action as we launch into today's event, the sprint race. Alongside me today, I'm delighted to welcome back to the commentary box the 2012 GP2 champion, Davide Valsecchi. There looks to be a challenging race ahead of the drivers today, Davide. With that in mind, what are you looking out for today?
Well, Alex, I want to see how the drivers at the back of the grid are going to roll down. They'll need to make an impact in the early stages, and they're probably hoping for a bit of luck at the start. We may see some bold maneuvers out there today.
Well, let's go to the sprint race, and we have a good position for some decent overtaking and maybe for taking a podium. If you can keep it together, of course, but it's still up to debate, so we are waiting for the start, and I'm already pretty buzzed, because I'm really loving the circuit here in this game, especially with the F2 cars. I can't wait to play with the 2020 cars, but now, we're waiting for the lights to go on. Oh, look at that, Alesi here, so welcome, Giuliano. This time I won't crash into you. It's go time, it's time for the sprint, and it's good stuff from Korea, and oh my god, there's the rest coming up here pretty nicely. So Giotto also superb start to be alongside me now. We break a bit late, go around the outside of several people. Oh, we need to try on the inside of Korea, but now Broccolacci is still there. He's still trying, he's alongside me now. He might pass me now, but it ain't over yet, so we have to wait. Oh, look at that Broccolacci. Oh, look at that, it's getting pretty close. We're breaking late, and this should be it. Oh, will it be? Yes, it is. Good move there for P5. But still, my starts are just a big problem. So I'm the start. I'm not the best starter in F2. So, well, oh well, that's that. There's a yellow flag, and I think that's smoke coming up from Hubert. No, you're joking. You're telling me Antoine Hubert is out of the race. Oh, come on, that's not fair to him. That's pretty unfortunate, I guess. Yeah, there it is. Hubert out of the race, and well, that's poor for him for his championship hunt. It's not too good, I guess. So, yeah. Not a good race there for Antoine. But look at that. The two ARTs are really trying to attack Giotto here. Look at De Vries here. He's still hanging on against Giotto. That Russian guy has just backed out. And look at that. De Vries makes the move. Or at least he did for a short second. Until Giotto took him. So a break for the parabolic car. We're having a decent lap time here so far. Oh, no, 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 what are you doing? You lose the control. You lose the control. Boccolacci's hit us. Oh my goodness, that's not good for Dorian. Oh no. And we dropped so many positions. There's a safety car. We're out of the race. So someone has hit me from the back. Oh no. Surely that's going to be a huge implication in the championship. Let's have a look at the replays then. I'm pretty confused on what happened. So let's have a look. So we spun. Boccolacci collected me, poor guy. We're trying to return to the circuit. It is a bit dangerous. Oh, that's a Carlin. That's Louis Deltras, I believe, my future teammate. He's hit me. Oh, man. But he can't do anything, I guess. So, yeah, we're both out. And that's a huge blow for the championship, I guess. Yeah, huge blow. Gelael retired. Well, Russia should be better, I guess.
That's it for another race and a fantastic win for Virtuosi. And I have to wonder, Davide Valsecchi, just what set them apart from the competition here.
It was all about being in the right place at the right time. If the safety car hadn't come out and bunched everybody up, I think we could have been looking at a very different result today.
I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of the race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way out onto the podium. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. The gap at the top of the championship has been cut down after a difficult race for our championship leader. And so, driver of the day then, Davide Valsecchi, who do you think you'd go for?
Very difficult, but I'll say Jordan King. He's cool under pressure and he made the most of a difficult race today.
On to the teams then. Charus moved further clear at the top of the table. There was also a strong showing from the Virtuosi team today as they make their way up the standings. There will be plenty more twists and turns to come this season. I hope you'll join us at the next race when Formula 2.
So those results are quite interesting here. I will just go through them. And we see Guanyu taking the win of Nicholas Latifi and Julian Alesi. Then we have Correa, Eilert, Matsushita, Giotto, De Vries, King, Aitken, Schumacher, Calderon and Camera in 14th, so that's pretty interesting. So only Eilert was capable of using my retirement as an advantage. King and Aitken didn't even score a point, so that's poor from them. But then we have Boschung with Kunnefan, and then Boccolacci, poor guy. Really, it wasn't his fault today, it was just my clownish driving which has caused the mayhem. I'm really sorry to him. And we see, I mean, I'm still leading the championship, but you know, it's like I could have done so much more. And yeah, that was pretty disappointing. So we have Eilert in P2, Aitken P3, then King and Hubert. And then we have Matsushita in P6. He's really looking like a big outside of the title. At least for now. I mean, he's still theoretically in, but he needs a superb weekend. And at the moment, he really doesn't have the mojo to fight for the championship. So we have Correa also not really a championship candidate. Schumacher has dropped down to P10. Mick, it's time to wake up. So yeah, we've still got the same three candidates fighting for points. And then we have the team championship where I blew it completely and Charus are taking full profit of it. Well, not a good representation of Prema today, but still, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've taken the message for the Russian driver seriously, And, well, then I guess it's goodbye then. So we see us soon for the next episode. And until then, goodbye and have a good day.